What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into another video. Today's video, as you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be giving you guys 5 reasons as to why I think the San Jose Sharks new home and away jersey was a good idea, and I give it a thumbs up. Obviously, this is all very subjective. There's a lot of people out there that I think don't like the new home and away jersey, which is totally fine. Then there's people like me who think it's way better than what they currently had, and I'm just going to explain to you guys 5 reasons as to why I think it is a better idea to go to a new home and away jersey opposed to keeping what they already had. If this is your guys' first time checking out the channel, how's it going? Make sure to subscribe and like the video if you enjoy it. I post a lot of hockey content, specifically talking about jerseys, but I talk about logos and teams in general. And with that said, let's get into this. So I got it written down on my handy dandy piece of paper here, okay? It's a little bit ghetto, but we'll go with my first reason. And it's pretty self-explanatory, and it was time for a change. They've pretty much had the same jersey kind of since 2007. In 2007, they came out with one that looked very similar with what they currently had, but it had different color shoulders. I'll have a photo on the screen here. This is kind of what they rocked. It had the orange in it. It had all this. It literally was the exact same design as what their previous one was, or I guess current until it's announced. I don't know. Except it had different color shoulders. Then in 2013 is when they got rid of the colored shoulders and they brought in the jerseys that you guys know of today with their home and away jersey. I think that's still quite a while to have one current jersey. So I think a switch up and something new was definitely needed, and it was time for a change. There's a lot of teams out there that currently just need a change. It's just time for a new home and away jersey. And I feel like the San Jose Sharks was just one of those teams that it was time to get rid of their jersey and just get something new. Now that leads me into my next point, and that is their new home and away jerseys, the one leaked, actually has a more modern design in my opinion. I think the way their old home and away jerseys looked was super outdated. It just looked like an old jersey, and it looked older than it was, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I feel like the orange in there just made it look older. It just made it not feel like a modern new jersey in today's NHL. The new one they have now, it's very similar striping to teams we've seen before. It's very clean. It's just very simple, and I feel like it's more modern, and it fits in with today's hockey a lot better than what they had. Adding on to that, I also feel like striping on the torso is pretty much a must in today's hockey. San Jose Sharks were one of the only teams in the NHL to not use striping on the torso, and I feel like it just didn't work. It made it feel like a pajama shirt. It just didn't feel like a hockey jersey, and I was not a big fan of that. I did appreciate the uniqueness of it, but I wasn't particularly a huge fan of it. I know there's a lot of people that did like it because of how unique it was, but again, it's just not something I really preferred. So them having striping on the torso again just allows them to blend in more with the NHL, feel more proper, feel like an actual NHL team in today's hockey, and I think it's a good thing. Next up, this is another point. It's kind of on par with the last one feeling more modern, but it's the fact that 3 colors, in my opinion, feels more modern than 4. Their last jersey was 4 colors. It was the teal, black, white, and then it had a bit of the orange in it. I feel like that 4 colors just makes it feel not as modern, doesn't make it feel new. Again, this is kind of adding on to the last point I had, but I feel like 3 colors is just so much more simplified. It's so much more fitting. You look at the jersey behind me, they kind of have 3 colors because they got a couple shades here. They got the gray, black, white, and turquoise. Gray, black, white, shades kind of don't count, but kind of do. So that one's using 4, but it's still, they have a black, gray, and a white. They don't have 2 actual colors with a black and white, if that makes any sense. Their old ones definitely did. These ones, you can see, have the gray as well. But again, gray, black, and white just don't feel that different. When you have orange, teal, black, and white, it's just too many, and I feel like it just didn't fit their brand. I also feel like the new jersey that they're coming out with fits their brand a lot better. You can see previously the jerseys they have had, that one back there is obviously the reverse retro, but they had a reverse version of that, which was the normal jersey. Then they have this one here, which you can see the colors there, and it's got this logo on it. This one doesn't have any orange on it other than in the stick of the logo. Same with that one. Same with any other jersey they have used in their history. Didn't have orange in it until that one was released in 2007, which then just got modified to switch the shoulders in 2013. Pretty much the same jersey. So I feel like keeping it with the 3 colors, they could have implemented gray, sure, but keeping it with the 3 colors I feel like really fits their brand. Also, adding on to the modern talk, there is supposed to be some textures in the turquoise sleeve part. I think that's fantastic. I think it's supposed to be like a circuit board texture, like what they used in their alternate jersey. I just think that makes things even more modern, and just I'm excited. So that one actually kind of combined into two things that I had written down here. One was that 3 colors looks more modern, and another one was that it's nice to move away from the orange. I kind of talked about both of them, but I still think it is nice to move away from the orange. It is definitely just makes their brand seem better. It fits their brand a little bit better as well. Now, the last point I have here is that it could be a start to a new era in San Jose. It is nice to switch things up. Remember when they were trying to win the cup with Pavelski and Thornton, and they were going for it? Those jerseys that they had, I guess, like, that's the first thing I think of when I see those jerseys, is those cup runs, them trying it. Those players are gone now. The last one is Couture. I guess they have Vlasic still, but you know what I mean. So I feel like New Jersey just means a new era in San Jose. Maybe they start this rebuild. They try to bring in new people, new kids onto the team with a new jersey, just a fresh start. I feel like it's a good thing for a team every once in a while when you go into a rebuild or go through a rebuild to just have a new fresh start. And I feel like maybe that's what these jerseys are going to imply. It's just a nice, new, fun, fresh start for the San Jose Sharks. So you guys have it. That's 5 reasons, kind of 4, but I meshed 2 into 1. So I guess 5 reasons as to why I think the San Jose Sharks home jersey, the new leaked home and away jersey, are a good thing. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Do you agree with any of my points? Do you disagree? Always intrigued to hear what you guys have to say. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.